In this Bluejay briefing, we're sharing an update about how our district is expanding active threat preparedness to include students in age-appropriate drills. Today, we're sitting down with two key members of our safety committee to talk about why this is an important step and what Bluejay students and families can expect.
So we've expanded our active threat drills to include our students as just part of an evolutionary process of what we've done with staff to prepare for those types of events, but also to consider what we've done with tornado and fire drills over the years with our students. Most of us remember those as kids, and now unfortunately in today's world, and the reality is that we have to be prepared for those types of emergency situations. We've left students out of the mix of that, but with feedback from families and some of our focus groups, we've determined that giving our students that experience to know and understand what that may look like is a very important part of the school process.
Overall, we want our students at Bondurant to be prepared. It's very important that we provide them with some information on what things may look like, what that's going to sound like, just so that they have a good idea of what it is that they need to do given that emergency situation. This would be an age-appropriate conversation, and so what you're going to find is that each building has kind of tailored that information to the age group of student.
Well, I think each building has been very proactive and upfront with parents that this is what we're going to do, this is when it's going to happen, here's how we're going to explain this to students. We want all students to participate in these drills, that familiarity with the drills, just like the practice you get with a tornado or a fire drill. But of course, we know that it may not be the right choice for every family to participate, and students do have an option to opt out if that's what their family feels is best for them.
We spent quite a bit of time preparing students for the drill. We wanted them to feel comfortable. We wanted them to feel like they knew what was going to happen before the drill happened, just to alleviate some of that stress and anxiety. Our staff also participated and created a video of what the drill would look like, where we got on the intercom and read the script. And I think having our students watch that video really helped kind of calm some nerves. When it was time for the drill, things went especially well. Students were really calm. They did an excellent job of getting to a safe spot and getting super quiet. They did a fantastic job that way. And then shortly after the drill, the teachers took kids through a debriefing session to just kind of reflect on what happened and be able to share their feelings during that time.
So one really important aspect of this is that we want to make sure that we're not using any noise simulations or any theatrical elements. Making sure that things are age appropriate is really a big key to that. You know, for the most part, what we're practicing is a lockdown situation. It's really about getting the door locked, covering the windows, getting out of sight, and then being as quiet as possible. So those are elements that we're going to use in every building. And then I think the other key is going after the drill, where we really debrief with student groups and make sure we take time to answer questions that they may have and talk about how they.
Number one, we just realized that school safety is an ongoing thing. During the last 10 years, things have evolved quite a bit. We did share this with our parent advisory group last spring, where we got some good feedback on feeling like this was definitely something that they wanted, as well as to have an active intruder drill. We had a parent advisory feedback group since we ran our drill this last time, and a lot of good feedback from parents that way, a lot of thankfulness that we are taking those steps, and of course praying that we never need to use that, but in the event that we do, kids at least have been through it a handful of times and know what to do next.
If you have questions about safety practices in our schools or anything school related, we invite you to join us in an upcoming Let's Chat Bluejays session. These conversations are offered both in person and virtually. If these times don't work for your schedule, please feel free to reach out and we'd be happy to connect at another time. Thank you for watching.